Hey yo, this right here, it's just some chemistry. Let's talk about some acids and bases. And oh yeah, don't forget those solutions.
Hey, Dr. Noor, I know you know this, but in case you didn't know this is a parody about molarity. Make sure you tie your shoelaces, because we're heading straight into acids and bases. I'm representing all these bases all across the world. I make solutions really bold, still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets, you better know this.
So you see, water has some properties. Is H2O that hard to fathom?
No, son, no.
Two hydrogens bonded to an oxygen atom. Oxygen attracts some electrons through the chemical bonds. Yeah, you know this, slightly negative, slightly positive. This is what makes you live. Hydrogen bonds form because of that polarity. It ain't that much of a rarity.
The universal solvent dissolving any solvent that's polar.
Or ionic.
You know about that H2O. Go. Anything dissolved in H2O is aqueous. Get your facts straight. Don't be late. Didn't you know this? You gotta know this.
You might be thinking about that solubility. It's just the ability of a solute dissolving in a solvent. Yeah, you know this. Temperature, surface area, and agitation. These words determine the rate of solubility. Don't get me wrong, but I got some admiration to create a new creation. Saturation, that's what you need, son.
Word.
Now let me tell you something about molarity. Now this rap might be a parody, but don't forget about that molarity. It's just moles of solute per liter of solution. You gotta know this. Come on, man. Hey, Dr. Noor, I know you know this, but in case you didn't know this, it's a parody about molarity. Make sure you tie your shoelaces, because we're heading straight into acids and bases. I'm representing all these bases all across the world to make solutions really bold. Still taking my time to perfect the beats, and I still got love for the streets. You better know this.
Water breaks apart, a form of art. I have admiration for that creation of OH minus and H plus. This happens through a reversible reaction. I don't even got an hour to rap about those acids that are sour. Not to mention those bitter bases, slippery and nasty. You don't really want to get them on your faces. Come on, get your pace straight. Acids and bases come in conjugate pairs. You better know this. Donating a proton turns an acid into a conjugate base. Yeah, I know it's a disgrace. You know what? It's just chemistry.
Along came Arrhenius, he claimed himself a genius. Acids produced protons while bases are hydroxide producers, but that guy was a loser. Because then came Ronson Lowry, bases are H plus acceptors, acids are H plus donors. The guy was a loner. And along came Lewis, he seemed a little clueless. Defining bases as electron donors and acids as electron acceptors, what a poser. Nabil!
I owe that important pH scale. It was really a fail. Numbers between 0 and 14. It gets increasingly mean. Don't get me started on an acid and base. It's something you really gotta chase. Strength is defined as disassociation. It's all part of the association. Stupid chemistry. It's all about titration, figuring concentrations. Use an indicator to determine the reaction. Then you can find the substance in all the reaction. It's really not legit. Not one bit.
Nah, son, nah.
Ah, yeah.
I'm representing all these bases all across the world. I make solutions really bold, still taking my time to perfect the beats, and I still got love for the streets. You better know this.
That's just chemistry.